Hey folks, welcome to Shooting Up North. I'm your host, Lewis Carlin. We're here right here on the Alliance Pro Wrestling Network. Thank you so much for joining me today. Shane Taylor has confirmed when he will officially become a free agent. Speaking with Jachel Nicole of BuySlam.net, Shane Taylor shared that his time with Ring of Honor will end on January 1st, 2022. And he shared a message with his fans. He says, to my fans, to the fans of Shane Taylor Promotions who have supported us so heavily, I can't thank you guys enough. When all this started, it was really just us and the people. That's why we are so indebted to them. A lot of people at the top in management spots didn't want us to be successful, didn't want to market us, they didn't trust us, they didn't believe in us. Yet 2 years later, here we are. The world is talking about us. When you bet on yourself and the people stand behind you, you feel good in making those choices. The support is only growing, and we're excited for the future. As far as opponents go, the time that you had to secure your spots, the time that you had to secure your spots, the time that you had to make your money, the time that you had to be the best in your respective world, the time to do that is running out very, very quickly. Come January 1st, that time is up. Me and my guys are coming to take everything that belongs to us. I don't care if it's AEW. I don't care if it's Impact. I don't care if it's MLW. I don't care if it's New Japan or anywhere in between. We're coming for everything. As Wu Tang so eloquently put it, protect your neck. So there you have it. So Shane Taylor Promotions. Um, are free agents as of January 1st. Well, I don't want to say Shane Taylor Promotions. Um, I don't want to say Connor Moses. I'm not sure. It doesn't indicate if they're going to be free agents. It's just announced here that Shane Taylor himself will be a free agent. I would assume, but I don't want to assume, you know what that spells, that they will be free agents as well. But even if they aren't free agents, I mean, Ring of Honor said if anyone wanted to get out of their contract early, they would work with them. They let Jay Lethal out early, so I'm sure they will be able to work with them. So I think it's safe to say that Shane Taylor Promotions will be um, all members of Shane Taylor and all members of Shane Taylor Promotions will be a free agent January 1st in 2022. And he also called out, Shane Taylor also called out the Superkliq, Adam Cole and the Young Bucks. I'm not going to read I'm not going to read his whole statement here, but I'll just get to the part where he calls them out. He says, I don't care what anybody says, but there happens to be people who are touting themselves as the best trio. They go by the names of the Superkliq. You're talking about Cole and the Bucks. I respect everything that they've done. They're talented performers. What they've done business-wise, in-ring, performance-wise, second to none. They're incredible. But when it comes to being the best trio in the sport, they're out of their damn minds if they think they're over us. It's the easiest way. Um, the easiest way to do that would be to step in the ring against the three of us and really find out. Being two of them are executive vice presidents of the company, it shouldn't be that hard. Our stance is we're ready to fight. We'll see what their stance is. You talk about the trio again, Khan and Moses and Shane Taylor. Well, Shane Taylor calling out Adam Cole and the Young Bucks. That would be a tremendous match. That would be a tremendous match. So there he is calling out the Superkliq. And let's see if that happens. I mean, anywhere, Shane Taylor is an incredible talent. Shane Taylor is an absolutely incredible talent. I've been a fan of Shane Taylor for quite some time, and he just got better and better and better, and he's become one of the best wrestlers in the world, in my opinion. It's just an amazing talent, and what he's done with Shane Taylor Promotions is just absolutely fantastic. And anywhere he goes, anywhere the Shane Taylor and Shane Taylor Promotion goes, they're going to be very, very successful. Personally, I don't think AEW might be the best spot for them. I can see them kind of getting lost in the shuffle. AEW is like on a signing spree. They're signing so many people at this just so many spots for just so many people in AEW. I mean, already Brian Cage is a little disappointed in his spot. Well, his wife is being very vocal about it. But I think they'll be great in Impact Wrestling. Impact Wrestling, MLW, New Japan Pro Wrestling. I think they will be absolutely fantastic. I can see them showing up in New Japan Pro Wrestling Strong. I think they will be again fantastic in Impact Wrestling. I can see them going to MLW. I just think with AEW they just might get lost in the shuffle. You might get that initial feud with the Superkliq, but once that's over, where do they go from there? Again, so many people. AEW signing so many people right now, and they have a lot. They have their eyes on quite a few other talents. So I, I, I personally I would love to see them in Impact Wrestling. I think they would take over Impact Wrestling like that, like that. Shane Taylor against Moose for the Impact Wrestling World Title would be just pure fire, pure fire. Then you have Khan and Moses would be instant. There'll be another tag team. They'll be instantly top contenders for the Good Brothers in the Impact Wrestling World Tag Team titles. Um, Bring in another tag team, and they could use the Freebird rule as well. It could be any three of them in the tag team match. So I think they'll be great in Impact Wrestling. I could also see them going to MLW. Contra was the top faction there, but Contra has been shelved and they've been taken off TV. Jacob Fatu turning into a babyface. He's feuding with Mads Kruger. So Contra is gone. Their top faction is gone. Shane Taylor Promotions could slip into MLW, and they would become instantly the top faction there. They need another top faction in MLW, and Shane Taylor Promotions would be just fantastic. Would be just fantastic in that role as the top promotion. I'm sorry, the top faction in MLW. So Impact Wrestling MLW, I think would be or even New Japan Pro Wrestling as well. But I'm me as a fan, me speaking as a fan, in my opinion, as a fan, I would love to see them in either Impact Wrestling or MLW. I think that's where they would take over either of those promotions, and it would be very exciting for either of those promotions to have Shane Taylor Promotions. Um, in Impact or MLW. So, and I'm sure Court Bauer would love to have Shane Taylor Promotions in MLW. Just think of the matches: Shane Taylor against Jacob Fatu. Wow. That would be fantastic. That would be fantastic. Then you have Khan and Moses. They could team up and they could go after the 5150 and the tag team titles. They could battle the Von Erichs. There's so many possibilities. So many possibilities for Shane Taylor Promotions. It doesn't mention O'Shea Edwards here. I wonder if O'Shea Edwards would be part of that. I'm not sure. But he only mentioned Khan and Moses in this interview here, or this portion of the interview that's here that's on Fightful.com right now. So I wonder if O'Shea Edwards would be a part of it. If he is, that'd be great. Again, great stuff, great talents. Shane Taylor Promotions. They have Impact Wrestling MLW, Impact Wrestling MLW. That's where I would love to see them. And they would, like I said, they would take over like that, just like that. And the free agency's coming up. It's right around the corner, and it's a little over a month away. And they'll be able to sign with any promotion, and we'll see what happens. So I'll keep my eyes on it. And again, like I said, Ring of Honor will work with talents to release them early, so we might see them in Impact or MLW or whichever promotion before January 1st. But again, wherever Shane Taylor Promotion goes, they are going to absolutely be fantastic, be successful. Except I did say AEW, I think they might get lost in the shuffle there. I could be wrong though. They could go there and they could make it work and they could become top talent. But I personally think that they would get lost in the shuffle with all the signings. Wherever else they went, I think whether it be Impact, I don't want to keep repeating myself, whether it be Impact, MLW, New Japan Pro Wrestling, they would go there and they would take over immediately. All right, so I'm going to leave it at that for now. Anything breaks later today, I'll be back. But until then, thank you very much. Take care. Bye-bye. And stay safe, everyone. So long. Bye-bye.